Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Wannan shine video namu na 47 a cikin wannan series da muke mai suna koyi HTML. Kamar yadda na faɗa, insha Allah zai bayani akan HTML tun daga farko har zuwa karshe cikin harshen Hausa. Idan ba za ku manta ba, video namu na karshe mun yi bayani akan month and week inputs a cikin HTML. Kuma wannan month and input and week inputs da muka yi su ne karshen input types da muke da su a cikin HTML form tag. Duka idan za ku lura, za ku ga cewa mun yi bayani akan different types of input types da muke da su a cikin form tag guda 20 su muka yi bayani akai. Za ku ga cewa muna da su tun daga text da muka yi bayani, password, email, URL da sauransu. Mun yi bayanin su guda 20. So all of them you can use them to create form, and that's exactly what we are going to do in this video. We are going to design a form together and use all the input types da muka yi amfani da su domin mu creating form mai kyau haka, ko mu dan yi designing just form ya kasance mun dan yi wani abu na kayatarwa ko wani abu irin haka. So let's just start it now. So now what we are going to create first, we are going to create I'm just going to create h1, and enter this h1 I'm going to call it registration form. That's what I'm going to do. So you know what h1 did, but sai na faɗa muku ba. So inside this registration form, I'm going to create a form tag like this. So inside this form tag, I'm going to create this label. I'm going to call it I will say sorry, label. So I will say first name like this. So I will put the input type, you know, the one we are going to use. We are going to say text, so I will just put text. So I will just copy this again. I will just copy it, paste it, and paste it again. Sorry, and paste it again. So I'm going to call this one surname, and leave it text again. This one will be other name. So now all this I want them to be in one paragraph. So I'm going to put paragraph on top of them. So I will copy the closing of this paragraph to be here, because I want them to be one single paragraph. So now if we go back to our page and refresh, you will see we have registration form. So we have this, and this. So we are done with this. So we are going to create another paragraph still. So we are going to say P and close it. So inside this paragraph, I'm going to create a label. Okay, sorry, let me close this paragraph. I need to close it like this, and all this label, sorry, since I put paragraph, I want to shift them because I want my code to be very clean. So sorry about that. Let me just arrange it well. So now inside this paragraph like this, I'm going to create a label. So I'm going to say label, I will call it password. Okay, have we reached there? No, let's just put email address, for example. Then the input type, so I'm going to say input type equals to email. So now after email, we are going to create sorry please, I just want to copy it. So we are just going to create password now. So we are going to say password like this. So the input type is going to be password. So here we are going to say confirm password. That's what you are seeing during registration form. So confirm password. So here is going to be password again. So as per password, we don't want password to exceed 8 characters. So I'm going to say max length equals to, so we are going to say 8. We don't want the password to be more than 8. So we are just going to copy this max length and put it here also. So we are going to put it here. So now this is in the same paragraph, so I'm going to reduce it to be like this. So let's just go back to the page and refresh. So we have another paragraph like this. So it has email, this and this. So we are done with the second paragraph. So now let's go and create another paragraph now. So the next paragraph, we are going to create this let's say state of origin, or let's say gender. For example, let's create gender. Let's say label and say gender. So under here gender, we are going to have, for example, let's put checkbox. I think let's put checkbox. So we are going to say label for male, and the input type, we say input type equals to check box. So we are going to say checkbox name, we are going to call it gender. So we need to close it. So I'll just copy these two inputs and the label. I'll just copy this, enter, paste it. So I will change this to female. Then the gender, yes, the name will be gender. So now let's save it and go and look at the form. If we refresh it, we will see it. We have gender. Okay, we are not going to put this checkbox. We are going to use radio. Yeah, it's going to be radio, not checkbox. We are going to use radio. So I will say radio. Yes, because we want to select either one, not. So let's just refresh. So we need radio, either this or this, either this or this. So this is how we want it to be. So now after this gender, we are going to create another paragraph. What do we want to collect again? So we are going to say level of education. So we need to see the level of education. So we are going to say level of education. So here under this input, now we are going to use drop down. So we are going to use drop down. So we are going to say select. So under this select, we create option. So we are going to see SSCE. Okay, let's say primary. Let me just click Control D and just say secondary, Control D, and say university. Okay, you know Control D is duplicating for us. So university, that okay. Yes, let's leave it like this. So this is the option for this. So primary, secondary, university. So if we go back and refresh, so we have another one. This is the level of education. You select either of the two. So now this is it. So now what are we going to do? We are going to create another paragraph here. So let's say P. Inside this paragraph, we are going to create this checkbox. So now we are going to say let's say this checkbox. What do we want to use this checkbox for? Let's say favorite color. So we are going to say label favorite colors. Then we are going to see select two. So like this, we are going to say select two. So here we are going to put the input. We are going to say input type equals, then we are going to say checkbox like this. So on top of this checkbox, we need to add we need to put another P, because we want it to go down also. So we need to put another P. Sorry, we need to put P inside these options all. So just copy it and paste it here. So we need to have a label here. Sorry, we need to have a label here and call it white. So we call it white So apart from white, so I'm just going to be pasting this. So I'm going to say white, black. Okay, sorry, I made mistake. Sorry, I'm supposed to put name before I. Okay, it's okay, I'll just leave it. Okay, sorry, let me just copy this, enter. So white, then I'll say black, blue, then green, red. So this is it. So this is it. Let's just save it. So if you go back to our website and refresh, this is what we have. Favorite color, so select two. So I will just select this, this, or this, but you must select only two. So here it is. So okay, I think I need to remove all this. We don't need it, so you can just remove all this after these colors names. Just remove this color, just remove the color. So let's just save it. Let's refresh. So here it is. So let's put a color. So we want to select favorite color also, or date of birth. Yeah, we forgot about the date of birth. So after this gender, we need to put date of birth there. So where is gender? This is it. So immediately after gender, I'll create another P. So I'll call it the label. I'll call it label. I'll call it date of birth. So I'll create another P because I want it to be down, not between them. So I'll just say input type equals to, then I'll say date, then I'll close it like this. So if I go back and refresh, so I have my date of birth here. Here it is. So this is it. I don't know if there is anything we miss, but this is how you design your form. So after everything, I'm going to put two buttons. So I'm going to create the last button, the first one. I'm going to create let me just create another P. I'm going to create two buttons, one reset and one submit. So I'm going to put one input type equals to, then I'll say reset, then I'll save it like this. The next one, then I'm going to say input type equals to, I'll call it submit, then the value I want it to be submit your registration, like this. So I'm not done, so I need to add text area, I think. So you see I have two buttons, reset and submit your registration. So I think I need to add tell more about yourself. So I need to add that. So I'll create another P here. Inside this P, I'll create a label. I'll call it tell us more about yourself. So like this. So I just I'm going to create another P. So here I'm going to create text area. Text area, I will just say call equals to I'll just say 15. Rules equals to I'm just going to say, let's say 20. So I'll save it. Let's go back to this, refresh it. It's too big, so I'll just put 10. Okay, let me just put 10 or 5. Let me put 5 like this. So let's just go back and refresh. So here it is, tell us more about yourself. So you can say all what you want to say. Have we put favorite colors? Okay, yeah, we put it here. So we are not going to say favorite color here. We're supposed to put selection of color, but it's okay since we just need to use this. It's okay like this. So if there is anything you want to add, you can just add and just try as much as you can to use what you have learned in the about the input types that we have in HTML. So this is it, and this is where we are going to stop in this video, and I hope you learn a lot and you know how to create a lot of things using what we have done so far. So da zamu sa insha Allah da fatar Allah ka samu dace. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.